Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in to my first ever ASMR video. I've been watching ASMR for about 10 years and it's helped me so much. And today I am in a really great mood. I have recovered from some back pain. It was no good, but I'm feeling so much better, and my heart is feeling so lifted. And so I decided today might be a great day to try my hand at ASMR and try and give a little something to the world that has given me so much. So thank you for being here. I thought for my first video that I would love to show you some china pieces that I have. Now, I'm not a china collector or an aficionado by any means, but my mother's best friend, a really lovely man who's also a friend of mine, very dear to my heart. He has been collecting china for his whole life. He collected a specific pattern, buying one piece at a time from eBay and estate sales. And now that I have a house of my own, and I love to cook and entertain, just like he did when he was younger, he's giving these pieces to me slowly. I don't have all of it yet. And it's just such a beautiful expression of love. And I love these pieces. And I do use them when I cook and when I host. And I thought today we could look at them together and I could try and show you the patterns on the china, and we could maybe count some of the sides of the pieces because some of them are octagons or hexagons. And so I thought we could do some tapping, light tapping, and counting together. And I could just tell you a bit about these pieces. Okay. We're going to start by looking at my favorite pieces in the collection, and that is the espresso set. I love coffee, especially espresso, and I love to have these pieces to serve an elegant coffee service at the end of a nice meal. So this is the espresso pot where you put your coffee when it's done brewing. So you see we have a lid, and a spout which has this interesting detailing. And then the main pattern around the top here, you can see the defining aspect of this whole china set, which is a Royal Doulton pattern, but I don't know the name of the specific pattern. But the defining aspect are these scrolls. Scroll. I really like to look at them, and I like to think what knowledge or writing they might contain. And I also love this very fun handle with this unique zigzag stripe print. It looks almost modern and funky in contrast with what I perceive to be this very traditional element. So here is the coffee pourer. And if we look at the top, we can count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. An octagonal top. Next, we have the little teeny espresso cups, and you can really see the scroll pattern here and just these bright colors. I love the ombre effect on these flowers here, the transition from red to yellow. And these little cups have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides as well. And here's the saucer that you put under the coffee cup. And finally, in the coffee set, we've got this little darling pitcher for cream. Next up, I'll show you some of the bigger pieces in the set. I think I'll show you some of the serving platters. So I have 1, 2, 3 serving platters from this china set, and I'll show them to you in order of size from the smallest one to the largest one. Here's the smallest one. You can see this one has a little bit of wear and tear. I don't quite know what causes china to yellow like this. These pieces were like this when I got them. I try to take care of them by, of course, always hand washing them with gentle soap. I think it's probably just normal aging, and the pieces still work fine and they're amazing. You can see the pattern nice here. These ombre flowers surrounding the scroll. This dish is pretty small and it has a nice lip, so it's great for serving something that's a little wet. We often put homemade pickles in here or other garnishes that we're serving with a meal. And this next one also has some of that aging that you saw in the previous piece. And this one is nice and deep. It's almost a bowl, a shallow bowl. We love to put rice or vegetables in here. And last, in the serving platter category, we've got a true platter. It's nice and flat. It's great for putting sliced meat or fillets of fish, whatever you like to make for your loved ones. And I would actually love to hear about that. If you have a favorite recipe that you like to make for your friends and family, I would love to hear what you would put on this platter. This one is in beautiful condition, and you can really see the vibrant colors. The colors are why my mom's friend started collecting this specific pattern. He had always loved China, but he didn't like any of the very minimalist patterns, and he loves vibrant color, just like me. My house is super colorful. Okay, so those are all of the platter pieces. Next up, I want to show you the tea set. I love tea almost as much as I love coffee. I really love making herbal tea and adding in medicinal mushroom powders and other things with health benefits. I'm also growing some of my own herbs so that I can make my own custom herbal teas. My husband calls them my potions, and it's so fun to brew all my potions in this pretty tea set from my mom's beloved friend. So here's the teapot. I love the spout, the definition there. And again, like with the coffee pot, we've got this really cool, contrasting, I would say, type of pattern on the handle. And if we count the sides of the top, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the top. So I guess maybe everything in here is an octagon. For some reason I thought we were going to find some hexagons in here, but maybe I was wrong. So here's the teapot. And I also have a few of the cups and saucers. I would say these are the pieces that we use most on a near daily basis because it just feels so nice to take your afternoon tea in something beautiful. A true little break for the day and a break for the senses. And it's not that much to hand wash some cups and saucers for me. We are getting into the end, into the assorted plates section. So I think these are salad plates. From the diameter, that's what they look like to me. And on this one, you can see, if you look at the detail here, you can really see this kind of bubble texture on this green element beneath this purpley flower. I think this is on all of the pieces, but I think you can see it well here on the salad plate. We've got these. Now this is definitely not a saucer for a teacup. It's much too big, but I don't know what it is. It looks like it wants something specific set here, but I don't know what it is. I have just 2 of these. I like to put some cookies on them or chocolates if I'm serving a little after dinner treat. And this one, again, has 8 sides. So I do think I was wrong before about the mix of the shapes. So those are all the pieces that I have of this beautiful china set. Like I said, I don't have the whole set. I don't think my mom's friend has even collected the whole thing, and he's been slowly giving them to me, so maybe in the future I'll have more to show. But I just love these pieces because they connect me to someone I love through our shared love of hosting and beautiful old things. And I love the colors. And like I said, I just love that ombre effect and the scrolls. You should definitely tell me what you think is written in the scrolls if you have an idea. Well, I think that's it for me tonight. If you got all the way to the end of this video, please take all of my gratitude and all of my love, because I know that this was my very first video, and maybe there are some rough edges. But again, I'm just so happy to be here, trying to create something relaxing and give a little bit back to this community that's brought me so much peace. So, I'm sending you all my very best, and I hope you have a great night or day.